Hey, welcome to the week one micro lecture on file management. All right, we're going to go over how to access Office 365 through the Shasta College portal, how to start or create a new Word document, give it the correct name, save it to our OneDrive in a correct folder, create it, turn it into a PDF, and then submit those to the submission box for the file management assignment coming up. Okay, so we're going to start as always on our Shasta College page. We're going to sign into the portal. Now I'm already signed in, so my portal page pops right up, but you're going to have to put in your username and password. Now, to get to the Office 365 applications, we're going to go up to the upper right-hand corner of your screen here and click on those 9 dots that are in a square, and then I want you to choose Word. It's going to immediately open up Word in Office 365, and then you're going to click on Create a Blank Document, and it's going to open up Word. Now, yours might not have this ribbon here, but if you go over to this little side here, so anytime you put your cursor over one of these tools here, it's going to show the ribbon, and that's what all these tools are called. And if you click down here and click on Always Show Ribbon, then it'll always be there, and that's the most convenient way to make this work, so you can see all the same tools as I do when you're going through the assignments. Now, again, this is the cloud-based version, so it's a little bit different than the downloaded version. But we see here that the document right now is named Document 7. If you put your cursor over that, you can click in it, and it highlights that name, and then you can put in your own file name, which, according to our file name instructions, is our first name, and then we're going to do an underscore. And on our keyboard, we're going to hold the Shift key down, and just to the left of the plus minus sign on our keyboard is a key with 2 lines. It's just to the right of the 0, the number 0. If we hold down the Shift key and hit Enter, it's going to put in that bottom line, which is called an underscore. All right, and you're going to type in your last name, and then Shift and hit that key again for another underscore, and type in week 1. All right, and that is the correct file name, and then we see that it just saved to the cloud. Now I want to make sure I've saved it in the correct spot, and so if I click on the cloud, it's going to tell me it's in my name folder, which is kind of how they do the OneDrive, right? It's a school's OneDrive. I have a folder with my name on it, and it's in the Documents folder. So I'm going to click that Documents folder, and you see it opens up a new tab here. Now, I have a lot of stuff in my Documents folder, and I have a lot of just files from doing practice videos, but we can see my file right here in this Documents folder. But I don't want to just leave it right here. I want to be a little bit more careful with how I save my files, so I know how to find them easy. So I'm going to click on this plus tab here. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this CIS 1 Spring 2026. I'm going to even make it a blue color so it stands out. And then I've created that folder. Now, I have a lot of folders here, and I could, click and try to drag my document up, but it doesn't work very well. It won't scroll as you drag up. So if we go back to the other tab where our document is, we can click File, Move File, and then it'll show my files. I can click on the CIS 1 Spring and click Move here. And I go to the OneDrive tab that opened before. I can click in this folder and see that there's my file that we just created and moved. Now I'm going to go one bit further here, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it week_1. And I'm just going to click Create. Now I can click and drag my file up, since I don't have to do any scrolling, not too many folders, and it's going to move my file into that week 1 folder. I'm gonna refresh my screen there. Come on, there we go. Now it shows it. Now if I open it up, now I see my file is in the week 1 folder, and I can see week 1 spring, CS1 spring, and then my files. So now when I come back to the OneDrive later, sometimes you come back to the home page. If you come back and click on the folder, there you go, my files. Here it is, CIS1 spring, week 1, and there is my Word document that we just created. I'm going to go back to the Word file. Now what I want you to do next is just type in a little bit of information about yourself. So I'm Tom Martin, and again, I don't care about grammar or spelling too much, but you might can play around with some of the autocorrect tools in here. My hobbies are DIY. I like to learn how to do stuff. I like to fix my own stuff, do my own home projects. In fact, I've taken a couple of welding classes at the college. I've created some automation classes, some electronics classes, and I can't spell, so we're going to see how autocorrect works. I teach entrepreneurship, which is BOD 39, which I really like, BOD 39 and 40. Preneurship. And I also like to do some mechanicking on my own vehicles, but like not new ones, but old ones. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see some videos of me working on stuff. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna let it give me some suggestions, and I'm just left clicking on these red arrows, and it's correcting my atrocious spelling, and most of it's because I have big fingers and my keyboard's pretty small. Let me just type, okay. So I have 4 kids, 3 boys, and 1 girl. All my boys are pretty much grown up. My oldest is married. My other 2 are in college. My daughter is a sophomore. I think that's how you spell it. And you can just, put whatever else you want to put in there. Sure, and machining. 3 boas, comma, and 1 girl. Hey, there we go. It even looks nice now. Now, anytime that we had some stuff in there, you could see up here that it automatically saves for us, which is kind of cool. I'm going to delete the nonsense. We'll notice that it saved that too. Okay, so now we have our Word file. It's named correctly. It's saved because we got that green check mark in our OneDrive. We can see it in a OneDrive folder. Now what I want you to do is to export this as a PDF. So we're going to export this as a PDF, and it's going to download to our computer. Unfortunately, in Office 365 Cloud Base, there's no way to just convert it to a PDF and leave it in the OneDrive. So this actually opened up the file, and which is nice because we can compare it to the Word file that we created, and we see it's the same. Okay. Sometimes when we upload a Word file into Canvas, the preview feature doesn't do a very good job of showing the formatting, and the PDF preserves the formatting, and it's also a good habit to have. Now I want to make sure that I'm saving that PDF file to my OneDrive, because what if the system crashes and I don't get your PDF after you upload it? Well, we want to make sure everything is all saved nice and neat. So we're going to click on the plus icon, go to File Upload, and we'll see that there's that PDF we created, and I'm going to click on Open, and then it's going to upload it to the OneDrive. So now it's in the OneDrive. We have both files there. Everything's great. Now, unfortunately, Canvas also doesn't do links very well. So wouldn't it be nice if we could just say, share this link and share it to or copy the link and share it into Canvas. Well, sometimes it doesn't work. So what I want you to do is just click these three dots and download. Well, we already have the PDF downloaded, which is fine. We're going to download this Word file, and it's going to go to our downloads folder, and it's okay if it opens. You can just close it. Okay, then we're going to go back to the My Apps page, open up Canvas, go to our Courses page, open up the course, and now we are ready to submit to the File Management Lab assignment. Right? Now I'm going to click View as Student so it kind of looks like what it looks like for you. So you'll scroll down and say, hey, here's the instructions, do everything, pay attention, here's the grading rubric, make sure that you've done everything to get the maximum score. And this is my second attempt at the video. Usually I'm one take, but I'm just going to click New Attempt, because if you did it wrong and I made a comment and said, hey, fix this and upload again, know that you can make changes and upload it again. Okay, so for my second attempt, I am going to upload these folders from my downloads folder, and you can click on one and then over here and click open, or to do two at a time, if you hold down the control key, which is in the lower left hand corner of your keyboard, you can click on the other file. It'll select both of them. You click open and submit, and you get fun little cool sparkly thumbs up or pandas or whatever. Okay, now it'll show that and here in a second, document still processing, that's fine. It'll show that you have submitted those files, and that way you know that you've submitted them correctly. Okay, so then we can come back up, or we can just click on home. It'll bring us back to the home screen, and we can review that we've submitted all of our files correctly. Right, so that's the lecture on file management. So you're ready now to do that assignment. If you have any questions or you missed something, then you can rewind this video. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see a playlist of all the videos for the class. And you're going to look for CIS 1 Spring 2026 for the latest videos. It's a brand new class that we've created, and using Office 365 for the first time. So I look forward to grading them. Everything's due Sunday at midnight. I start grading on Mondays, and then sometimes I'll finish by Tuesday, and then I'll send you out an email and let you know I've graded everything. Go ahead and check your grades, and then you'll, like I showed you in my intro video, over on the left hand side you'll click on grades. You'll be able to see your grades, and if you click on the grade, you'll see any comments I left for you, especially if you got anything less than full points that you were expecting. Click on the grade, look at the comments, and I'm pretty flexible, especially during the first couple of weeks, to let you fix and resubmit those errors. All right, thanks for watching. You guys have a great week, and I look forward to grading your assignment.